clip, of course, I said it. I said whatever the hell it was I said. But they didn't play you their part of what they said, and that's okay. That's okay. I have enough screenshots and enough voice clip because I don't record conversations, but I have enough screen clips and voice clips from people that I could burn every one of them, but I'm choosing not to at this time for specific reasons. But this is mainly, it's not to drag them, like I said, the way that they've drugged me over lies. It is for the people who mainly have sent refund requests back. Email me and I'll email you your receipt. Because what you saw from Chris and Brandy, you saw a bunch of numbers. Did they show you receipts? That money didn't go where it was supposed to? And I'm not even going to address Bougie because she's just a fucking nobody that's trying to be a somebody with a bunch of stuff. And I think most people know that have had encounters with her. She's not even worth doing that over. But I'll get right into and Tommy. Let me go ahead and say this about Tommy. Tommy, I've heard some of your stuff. You know what our problem was. You know. I don't want to say it on here to make you look like a complete sick person. But if you push me, I will. Corey, I don't know why you clowning, because I'm the first one you call when you need money and it's sent every time. So I don't know why you clowning, Corey. Now let's get back to Chris and Brandy. They've showed y'all a bunch of numbers, which went all the way back to when I started TikTok with the gifts and everything. And I've shown those receipts a million times. But from what I've been able to gather, they haven't been able to show you a receipt where anything was misspent. But what I can tell you about them is that anything that they ever donated or sent came from their Aurora nonprofit, which has been shown to me their status was revoked in May of 23 because they haven't paid taxes. So, but they're still receiving money on that account. They're still requesting money on that nonprofit account. But that nonprofit account was revoked in May of 2023. So I'm not sure how that's even possible. Let me look and see. Okay, Faith is not here yet. Now, I heard, this is secondhand because I had not been on. I heard that they said that we parted ways because somebody told them to quit gifting me and to see if I would still be their friend. That's a lie. First of all, I'll start with that and go backwards. We parted ways because I was friends with them and Missy was friends with them. When me and Missy would get pissed off at each other, we went to them and bitched about the other one, and they would record our conversations about each other. Right before Cheer Choice, the week before, they came to me to tell me everything Missy had said about me in hopes that it would piss me off, I guess. They knew Missy was going with me. That wasn't going to change. So that's what happened there. But still, I never said a bad word about them. I never came on and did any of that. None of that. Oh, but they did. But they did. They have lied. Now, this is Chris and Brandy approached me before they had a coffee company to tell me that they were thinking about starting O&M Coffee. That wasn't the name of it at the time. They didn't have a name, but they were thinking about starting a coffee company. And because they had been in my lives, they wanted their first coffee or one of their first coffees to be named after.
Faith wants a box.
Who?
Faith just got in the chat. Faith just got in here.
She said she needs a second.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, of course, I was flattered. Yes. What do you need me to do? I'll do it. Well, they started out by, and I'm not going to tell the specifics of them making that blend of coffee, but they made that coffee. And then they started sending different coffees that they were making for me to do as giveaways, which we did to promote their coffee. Anybody that had been on here knows that's all I did, promoted O&M coffee, O&M coffee. Then Cheer Choice came along. We got Shizzy in the mix, who was their friend. I didn't know who nominated me until not too long ago. It was Shizzy. Well, Chris and Brandy automatically said, we want to go. We want to go support you. We're buying tickets to go to support you. That was amazing. They also spent money on tons of votes for the Cheer Choice, because you can buy votes. They bought them. Well, in doing so, Chris got the contact information from me from some of the people at Cheer Choice who do their promotions and stuff, and people who support them. He started speaking directly with her. They went from just going to support me to going to promote their coffee. It was no longer supporting me, it was promoting their coffee. So that in itself was a bit telling, but I still let it go. I let all that go. And again, you had control over the money you got. We want to hear. You will hear what I tell you when I tell you, because this is my life, and I'll get to it when I get to it. And if you didn't give anything, don't be asking nothing. Has Chris and Brandy invited me to their lives? No. So I'm sure they're watching. I have been putting receipts up, but as soon as I
If
started
you're
putting
just
them
joining
up,
the live feed, she said when she got on here that she is going to put out receipts, but she is not here to bash everybody else. So stop with your stupid comments and actually open your ears and
I
pay
don't mean
attention to
to
what she's trying to
interrupt.
tell you.
I don't mean to interrupt. Yes, and I agree, though. I agree. Don't tell her who she's not gonna come at, because people have been bashing Slot for what, about a month now?
yes.
So you can listen, you can sit here and listen or not. Okay, and I'm gonna shut up now. I'm so sorry,
No, you're
Slot.
good. You're good. I'm just checking to see if